Welcome to Satisfactory. My name is Nilaus. This is episode 20 of our Let's Play. So at 20 episodes, that's quite a lot, but I think we're making good progress, and there's always something new, and there's like tons and tons of things. So as long as you're interested, I'm interested, and I'm having a blast with this, both live streaming it and recording here for YouTube. So today's episode will have something really amazing, I hope. Well, no, it's gonna be amazing. So sell it. It's gonna be amazing. If we are going to work on our drone hub today. And this is not it. Drone hub. But the thing is, like, you can see here, I have all the stuff I need for the drone hub, except the high-speed connectors. So what we're going to do first is rush through a little design for the high-speed connectors, because we can't really, or I don't want to build currently 16, that's 360 or 20 of those, handcrafting those. I don't bother with that. I want it automated so we can also use it for something else. So what I have here is, this is a platform. Let's look at where it is on the map. It is close to our coal location right there. So it's above this this little valley here. And the reason why I placed it here is because I have Caterium over here. That is our Caterium mine that goes over to this side where we make circuits. On top of that, we also have... what is it? Yeah, we are going to have circuits coming from here. Let's actually look at the recipe. That's probably much easier to do. High-speed connector, there are two. So it requires Caterium, it requires circuit boards, and then I'm going to use this alternate one so that I need silica, and silica is great. It is right out here. So I made a path all the way out there to the silica. I haven't brought it back, but I know it's out there somewhere. Yes, anytime now. All right, whatever. Yeah, there we go. 1 kilometer away. That's going to be fun to get back, right? So what I need to do is I need to build a setup here. I'm going to build a small unit, and we're going to kind of rush through it because I want to spend more time on the next design. Is that a good place? No, it's absolutely the wrong place to build this, I think. This is the middle here, so it's 1, 2, 1, 2, that one. Yep. And that's going to be right there. And then we will get a manufacturer that will be pointing. And then always one end further in. Otherwise it doesn't fit with the elevators coming in from the middle. So here, basically what I'm saying is, if I now put a one here, then the distance between here means that it matches. That's why it has to be exactly... it's actually one tick. Oh, autosave. But that's... Oops, that didn't work. But then we get to the interesting parts. You can see this is 37.5 and 90. This thing here is 3 tiles wide, like this. 1, 2, 3. In 3 tiles, I can build that one. So first of all, I'm going to take... This is going to be the input. This is going to be the output of my one. And then that one right here will be where I place... do I even... I think I can actually place it right there and then get... Yeah, like that. And there. And we're gonna get one more. So I can build 3 of these in the same space that this one takes up, because the next one of this will be over here. I am going to make a modest 4 of these, so I get 12 per minute. And now this is where the awesomeness comes in. If I look at the silica, 22.5 raw quartz and 37.5 silica, but 37.5, that's a perfect match. The only thing is that means I should be doing from here to here. Then it's probably better to say how much does it need to move. This is currently aligned, and I go 1, 2. Okay, so I'm gonna go to this location here and basically go from here 1, 2, and this one as well is going to now be aligned, and then I can now take this out and rebuild it again. It's gonna be here, and now I need to make it towards the blue lines there. All right, so what I've done now is I have aligned, I hope, from this one directly in. That is sweet. Now the next part is 90 quick wire. Okay. So quick wire, how much can I do here? I can do 60. But I can do 60 times 2. That's 112, 120. So if I just set this one to 20 to this and this, that means I now produce 45 in each. And if I then take a merger at this exact location, I'm going to get 45 in here. I'm going to get 45 in here. And then I'm going to get a better belt because I'm going to bring 90 there. So now I'm getting 90 right in there. I'm getting this one right in there. That means we've taken 2 of the 3 items directly in. Super nice. But of course, this is not good enough yet. So I also need to make sure that I have smelters. So let's make a smelter at this location and see how much. As this one is going to be requesting 9 per minute, then over here, this one just needs to be scaled down so it produces 9 per minute. And then I'll make a second one. You can also scale them up, but I don't really want to use my copy, Control V, Control C, Control V. I don't want to use my what are they called? Shards for this. There. So now I need this one coming in, and if I recall these patterns correctly, it should be like this. Yep. So quartz comes in from this line, go here, go in there, go into this one, become silica, and go straight into our production. Yep. On this side, it's going to be even simpler. Like that, and like that. This will come from right over here, and then spread in here. This is not even going to take much. This is going to take like 45. It's going to be less than that. What is that? 36? 6% of that. I don't know. It's going to be something. And then over on... Okay, the only thing we're missing is actually just, if we look at it, that's the circuit boards, which comes from that build over here. So if you can just drag it in from the side, it is absolutely amazing. I mean, I think this build is so good that I just had to show you. I just had to show you how awesome it is. There. And that's the build. That's it. We don't want to spend too much time on it. Look at this awesomeness. It is completely modular. This thing here, only put 2 things in. You get 3 things. Circuits on one line, quartz on the next line, and then further out we have Caterium. So 3 different places. I get 3 different items in, and then I'm gonna make this outbound. So because I want to work on the drone hub, I'm actually gonna just build us, and just we can hook it up. Instead of me building all of this, I want to focus more of the episodes worth on the drone hub. So let's see this and getting ready to get started. And we're back now, and now we have built it. I'm actually going to do this thing. That was a good suggestion on, now that things are hooked up, that we should use the hover pack because there's now power. This location out here is reserved for the drone port because every single build we build now will have a drone port to export. Here we have a tube setup. We have the what is it called? Circuit boards. Yes, circuit boards. Circuit boards coming in from the side, over on top, going in. On the middle lane here, we have the quartz coming in and going in here. And on the outer one, we have the Caterium. So let's hook things up. We're going to start from this side because that's the one that's furthest away. We're going to go from here. That'll just need to go up. No, that's not it. From here. Oh, come on. You can do it. It goes up. And the last one. And then we'll just have a look at how it actually works. From the circuit and inbound. So let's take a look at from this side. You can see these are producing the Caterium. The first Caterium ingots are coming in. Yeah, they're coming in. Oh, there we go. They are flying in. I think that... Yeah, looking good. And you can see here the slow one. The first packs of silica are coming in. We'll be apparently crushing the quartz into silica. And this, you can see now all of it is coming in. The slowest one is probably going to be this one. I mean, it's going to produce it in about 1 minute. But this one's also going to produce it. So it's going to take 1 minute from the start to it actually starts producing the first one. Once that happens, it goes out here. And then it goes into this box. From this box, I'm going to build it at this location. At this location, a RoboHop. But the thing is with the RoboPort, this is the irony of it. The RoboPort requires exactly the stuff we need. So I can't build it until we have waited a bit. You can see all of these are accumulating. That's good to see that. So that is, well, that's excellent. So I'm just going to wait for us to get a few of these. Then we can build our RoboPort. Or our drone port. And we're now ready to build it. Let's see. There should be something coming in any second now. Any second now. There we go. 1, 2. That's exactly what we needed. Now we need to make the drone port. It's going to be out here. I'm going to turn it and it will just be pushed out until it hits. Push back in. There we go. It is exactly 3x3 tiles and it can overhang by one. It's 3x3 foundations and it can overhang by 1. So I need to bring it into this one. This is the input one. So it's not exactly going to be pretty, but I don't know. It has to be like this. 1, 1, 2. And this one, which will be here. That will be the middle. 1, 2. And then in. Alright, so let's see if anything is coming in. This one will be called High Speed Connector. And of course it needs some power. Otherwise it won't start accepting things. Oh, I don't have Caterium. Oh, this is horrible. I'm just going to do that and pretend that's not a problem. There. So we have 14 of these. I am not going to put batteries in. I don't have any. And I'm not going to put a drone in. That's kind of one of the principles I have here. I don't want to have these actually make drones. I want to make it in our drone hub. So the drone hub will have all the drones because that's where I refuel. Then they'll come out to these passive providers, I would call them. You can call them active providers if there's a drone, or passive providers if there's no drone. I don't know. I feel that that's a way to do it. So we now have this one built, and it's time for us to build the drone hub. That is going to take a bit of effort. So I'm going to grab the stuff. We're going to wait for this one to build quite a lot more because right now I have enough for 1. So we're going to wait until we have enough of these and then go out to our drone hub where I left it off, not the last episode, but the previous episode, and start working from there because I have an amazing idea that I'm so looking forward to show you. We're now out here by the drone hub. This is the area we have. I built a cannon so I can more easily get back to the civilization. It's not entirely perfect. I still need to do some changes to it. This one is basically just a lot of things built in serial. These ones, and when you go in you get progressively more and more speed, so you can actually launch not quite all the way back, but it's pretty close. It needs a few tweaks and changes here. So what we want to make 15 drone ports, but before we do that we should I want to show you the concept. This one is taking in hub battery, and since these are 3x3, then I'm thinking like the way it looks, couldn't I build it like right behind here but raised one tile up? I think that would look amazing if I did, so I'm going to do this one. Oh yeah, and I'm also going to try to work using what is this damn thing called? The hovercraft. Oops. Because I think for this particular thing it is going to be very, very useful. The one thing though and this is the part that's always bugging me about this, always, like it's something, but you're going to need to have these kind of random power poles here and there just to make sure you don't sort of fall out. And I'm going to build it here and rotate it. And of course I don't have it because I don't have the radio control units. So let's go down here. Why am I not going down? There. Am I not? We're going to build a lot of these. There. Okay. Oh, I don't want to get like sucked into that once, unfortunately, and then get launched really far away. So here, there should be one place where it does exactly that. Good. That looks excellent. Look at these. Yeah, and we're going to continue. continue up at this height. And then we can take this one again. Go a bit back. It can't go further. Oh, it can go further in. It is super important that it does not overlap this. But I guess I'll find out easily enough, because if I cannot build it on top, then it has been overlapping. What? It's complaining about lack of connection? There. And how many do we want? Okay, now it doesn't want me to build up here. Why not? Alright, build it there. And continue to go up. Here. One more. Boom. Alright, does that look like it's completely aligned? It looks like it's completely aligned, also along the side. So that is what we are going to do, but it's not quite done yet. Here, and I'm going to build up, and I'm going to build up here, right? We just drop down to this one. I don't know. I feel I might need to get it like one further up. Okay, hold on. Then in that case, I should probably use the correct one. And here. Okay, so from here. Oh yeah, this is better, because then I can sort of look down there. And then I am going to have right in this corner. This is where we're going to power them. And this one will have to be a Mark II. And go power and go, I don't know, power. And I'm also going to power the other one. But this is going to be our level where we build at. So let's build a tiny little platform up here. We'll go over to this side. The one thing though, this drone hub is going to be absolutely massive. So there's a very... I'm not going to be able to make all of it done in just one episode here. But we're going to get it started, and then we'll just sort of build along with it. Actually, I don't think that's correct. I think I want to take from here and then go to this location. So I'm calling this a drone hub, because it's going to be basically, the point of this is that all materials produced in each one of my small factories will have a drone hub, and it'll be a drone port, and it'll then be requested to this location, so that at this location I have every single thing available. And over here I'll build, I remove my hub over here, so I have a platform to, then this will be my new home basically. And I won't really be using any of the old factory at all, because that old factory will then be, it'll basically be reserved for, what can you say, yeah, it's just gonna build stuff, and when it's done building stuff, then yeah, it'll just send it here, and that means I can just, from anywhere in this location, I can just grab it. Right, so this 1, 2, 3, and again into that corner, and then 1, 2, 3, and again into that corner. Okay, so that's going to be 16 of these to be built at this point. I'm going to make a platform up here. That will be that'll be ready. So I think that we can do that, and then we can continue on figuring out how to do the next part. Because the next part is going to be tricky as well, to be perfectly honest. Because let's just reiterate on what the issue is here. Whoa. The issue is that this one is going to be the output. Let's go up here to this one. Will have to go somewhere up there. Of course, with elevators like this, which is fine for this case. But what about all the other ones? I'm going to have to find somewhere. But that's kind of what we need to do. Let's start by cleaning it up so that it's much easier to access. So this is the easy part. Now but also the absolutely stunningly beautiful part. Look at that. We have 16 drones, 16 drone ports, all ready to fly out. I can actually build one more, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we could build one more and still just in good conscience. We're not going to do that right now. Interesting that they're powering up even though there's nothing to go. The only one that's hooked up is this one. This one is the one with batteries, and the most important one. So what we're going to do now, this is also the easiest part. What we have to do is figure out a way to get 4 of these things all the way up here. And let's jump down. So let's take this one as an example. We are going to get to here. We want some storage, because the idea is that the drones will bring in and then they'll bring it up here, so that from this location we can get the storage. Let me just check. That is the closest, and that one. Okay, so if we keep it aligned, and I want like this small space between, and I want this small space between, and I want this small space between. That is 4 corresponding to the 4 down here. That is good. And then I need those to get up here. That means if we look carefully at this, then we can see that we can get okay, come on, autosave. Okay, autosave. So I can build like a small thing like that, which means that whatever comes in will just be shown out here, right? Just right there, like this. Come on. Oh yeah, I need to click it first. So this is good. So now if I'm standing here in the middle, I'll be able to see an item of each type. Let's say I'm putting this one in here, and that one in there, and I don't know, that one in there, and that one. So that's like high quality items. It's super easy for us to see what's there. It would be even easier if we actually had some lights. So maybe that's a good idea as well, to put some lights, right? Street lights. I'll put those here. Boom. And I'll put them... Nah. Since there's room for it, why not? Why not indeed? And then we are going to... Oh, that's going to be a bit more complicated. There. And the distance here should be like this. And like this. And it should exactly fit as well. And we'll keep this empty. So now we need the lights. Right there. Right there. And I just want white light. I don't want... Oops. That's not what I wanted. There. Just want white light. And I will get it from... Double click when you apply it, so it automatically goes to the next. I love the fact that they can daisy chain. So nice. And boom. We got lights. And obviously 16 like this isn't going to cut it. So we're actually going to do the same thing on the other side. But that's kind of, let's just say, for later. But just so that we have an idea about what it's going to look like. That one, and then it should be easy because they are going to be aligned to the ones on the other side. But it'll give us like the impression of what the... Oops, is that good? No, it's not. It'll give us the impression of what the whole thing is going to look like when it's done. I think this is going to be like one of the absolutely most awesome buildings that you could imagine. Oh yeah, it's not over here yet. I think we want to build all of this. There. And there. And then the last one has to be... Yep, it works. And the last of these go closer. Go there. There. And on that side. I'm gonna start it from this side. Done. This is primarily just so that we can from... Oops. Oh, I don't have enough of those. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's really horrible because I can't really get any more of those. I'm gonna have to take the... I'm gonna take some of these out. Yeah, because we're gonna need it for some belts. Because we're going to need to build, when we get to belts, I'm going to need to build a lot of these, and I don't have enough. Anyway, so that's going to be here, and I'm going to get lights all as well on the other side, just so that we can kind of get a sense of what it's going to look like. You can hopefully you can imagine a bit of what it will be like. Like this, right? Very wide path down the middle, and having like small stops out here where we can see each of the items being lifted. And yes, I could put a color thing on these, but I really want the white ones right now, and maybe we'll put a color spectrum on those. I don't know. And then the hub will be right here. I might put it one further out, I think, so that there's a bit of room, and then build, like, going up here a tube. That's gonna be nice, but you know, those are details. Now what we want to do is we want to take all of this junk below this out, because that's gonna be our main issue. And yes, they will be very hovery right now, and I know that some people don't like hovering things, but I'm using a hovercraft, so why can't the buildings? I think that if you, from a physics perspective, yeah, it's not great. But on from the outside, where you are actually gonna look at it, it's gonna look absolutely amazing, I think. That's the intention, at least. I can be really careful not to accidentally deconstruct something wrong. Yeah. See, that's not great. Oh, there is something I did wrong here for sure. Huh. Weird. At least I'm not taking out any of the most important things. And that... And this is now out. And the last one, I think. Okay. I am deliberately ignoring the first one because this is the one that has batteries, and I don't want the batteries to float all over the place. But it is very important that we get the batteries in to all the other ones, like here and all the other ones. So we're gonna have to find a way for us to get batteries in, and I think the answer could be something along the lines of, well, I'm gonna reserve the lowest level here for batteries because that's the most important thing. Batteries will come out from this. One. Yes. So I think that at this point, I'll make a battery splitter. This one is direct in. Yeah. So it first of all, it needs to go into itself over here. Let's just keep making only Mark 5s. 1, 2. No, actually this is okay. I'm not gonna do that. Let's start with the other thing. This outbound, you need to go outbound into a, so that I can leave the area here. That's gonna be for this. I'm gonna do all of it in Mark 5. Okay, so this one is just has to go a tiny bit up, and then this has to go over here. And this is actually where things get a bit dicey, because if I look at this, I have, let's have a look. This one is actually exactly correct. If I can see this, 1, 2, yeah, these 4, and I think I want this one to be all the way down to, okay, drop down. This is the normal one. 1 up. Is that correct? It is not correct. But it doesn't matter, because now it will fit. Okay, so the objective is it's still inside it. Yeah, okay. I need, it's so difficult to figure out where the lines are. That one and that one. This one will have to go hit this. I'm just gonna make an intermediate one, and then I'm gonna make one, and that's gonna be right there. What an awful location I just decided that one to be in. I can move it. And that one, and then up. So what I've done now is I've taken the first one, the one that's furthest down gets over there and moves up. Great. Now I can probably guess where the next one's gonna be. It's gonna be there. And it's gonna be... Oh yeah, that's actually not how things are gonna be. Oops. That's interesting. Can I build something here? Yeah, I can. Oh, this is good. This is good, actually. It's gonna come from this one. And it's gonna come from that location, basically over here, and into Mark 5. You come here, and you go there. Okay. So let's move this back. Pretty sure this is the right way to do things. And this is the output. I'm gonna make it like this. I think I'll just do it here. And autosave. I think this is correct. Oh. We still have power, leeching power from somewhere. Can you get all the way in? You absolutely can. Sweet. Then we take all of this out. Alright, so that's the second one. Now we need a third one, which again has to be just exactly like we did the other one, but just a bit higher. It has to go 2 tiles up, I guess. Because now it needs to go from this one. Oh no, this is the next one. You can see that one. So I have to get from here. Oh, it gets easier. Oh, it doesn't get easier. There. That's kind of... Oh, that's actually not a problem. I can just make the light ones here. There we go. It's here. And that means... Again, bring it out to the middle. And then figure out where it wants to go. And it's going to be... Is it like this? I think it is. It looks about right. And this is okay. And we don't need the last one, which is going to be from that one. And I can't get this one in because it's clipping that one. Is it clipping? Huh. That might not actually be a problem because... Where are you? Here. This one is actually exactly directly spot on. Sweet! Oh man, that just got even better. Okay, so what I have now is every single one of these 4 now smoothly goes in and goes up into the back of these. That is great. The only thing we need is how the hell do we get the... Here, batteries in. Now we are not overlapping the batteries, but the batteries have to go down to the very bottom here. Boom, like that. And let's find the next battery. That's the next battery. That goes down here and then like that. And the next battery is here, like that. And the last battery is kind of going to be different. I'm going to have to take this out. I think I'll put it here instead. So batteries come out here. They will need to go into somewhere. Let's build it here. Yes. That's good. Okay. And this one on this path. So goes to this location and goes to this location and then continues further down. But it also needs to go to this one. And I'll build it to the middle, and then I'll build it to... So it comes out... I can't really hover further up. So batteries come here. I haven't established it. Splits to this side, which will take care of these four. Splits to this side, which goes into a splitter, which will take care of this row. Which isn't quite done yet, but it'll get there. Here. Boom. Inbound and bring it in. Next up is right. And that means all of this is going to be no spaghetti, no clipping, 100% crisp turns, and it's all going to be contained within the space of this one, which means from the outside you can't see a damn thing. You can stand up here and look in, and then you'll see all this beautiful, not even spaghetti. I am not going to concede that this is spaghetti, because it absolutely is not. And it is just absolutely beautiful plumbing behind the surface. So now I'm hooking it up so that we can see that it goes in. I'm actually going to figure out... Yeah, see this one? Where's that comparatively to... that? Isn't it actually like exactly in the middle? It's 1, 2, yeah, it's exactly in the middle. Okay, cool. That's nice. That's a nice place to put it. There. So this one, yeah. And again, this is going in to, and now we also make sure that we feed the batteries into this location. Everything now has batteries. Let's check. No batteries. Oh, that's because it's supposed to be here. Batteries, 35, 37. Okay. Yeah, they're getting in here. Oh. Ah. Mark 5 lift. Mark 5 lift? I don't think there's any reason why I wouldn't want a Mark 5 lift anywhere. Yeah, we'll do Mark 5 lifts so that it'll just be consumed. This one, almost done. Oh, sorry. I don't know if it's easy to see. Why did I not actually turn on the flashlight? Sorry. This one. You got it. This one. And you got it as well. That is so cool. That is so cool. I don't even know what to say. So what we have now is this is fully powered. It goes all the way in. It gets batteries in. It gets power in. Power is also robust. Anything that these come in with can now be getting into these locations. So I think that in order for us to give it a spin, I'll have to take these out because they are fake. So let's see what we can do, because we do have some of the items that are actually being done here. This one, and this one will now be called hub, and then it should be whatever it gets inbound. Let's have a look at the ones we have. Oh, that's a lot of ports. We can do radio control units. Radio control unit. Now we can also see how it actually works. So the way it works is this port is going to be connected to one other port called radio control unit. And that should make you launch. Brilliant. I can go to the next one. We can actually just... actually, probably shouldn't have sent it there. Okay, the next one. Let's have a look at what other ones we could do. High-speed connector. Oh, yeah. Let's do hub dash high-speed connector. Boom. But I'm not going to set it up with the other one yet. This one. Let's take a look at what the other ones. I have that one. We can do aluminum casing. Aluminum casing and aluminium alclad aluminum sheets. Yes, those are the ones we also have available for dronering hub. Aluminium casing. Yes, that is how we spell it. And the last one that we want to get in would be... Oh, what? Huh? Drone port. There we go. Okay. Hub. Clad aluminium sheet. There. And then we can assign it. What? Where is it? Why is it not there? That's weird. Didn't I have one Alclad aluminium sheet. Yes, I have it. No port selected. Drone port. This port. Why can you not select it? Oh, because I'm an idiot and doesn't realize that there's a scroll feature. Aha. So that's done. This one is aluminium casing. So this one gets selected to aluminium casing. And the last one we looked at, this one, high-speed connector, is now connected to high-speed connector. That means all the 4 that we have are now available and can be set up here. Maybe I shouldn't have done this during the nighttime. But look at how awesome it is. Off you go. Next one. Autosave. The time it takes to take off and land. Oh man, we got drones. We got a drone hub and we can see the next one's coming back. This is insanity. This is so cool. So definitely what we are going to spend some time on in the next live stream is taking all of the old bases and hooking them up to drone ports so that we can now get them in here. Now I can only get 16, but I could get 20 on this side and then I can get 20 on the other side. And that's going to be 40 unique items that we can pick up. That is going to be absolutely amazing. And we are going to take these 4 in here. And what I need to see is, okay. Now obviously this stuff that was here is just the stuff that we put in just for trial runs. So let's get those out again so we don't get confused. And that means we just basically should stand here and wait. Oh, hold on. It did actually work, shouldn't it? I just got something coming back. How do I get in there? Oh, I was about to say, shouldn't I get one? Yep, radio control units. Oh yeah. Boom. That is so cool. We now have radio control units automatically being... Oh, what? Sparkly? Why did you go sparkly? I don't know. Oh, here's the drone. It completed the delivery and now it's going back. Damn, why did I do this at night? Sorry about doing it at night. Maybe, maybe. I don't know, unfortunately not. We can't do like big blasting of this part here, unfortunately. That would have to make a big change to this design. What about just small ones? Could they fit here? I would just hook it up here just to see how much light it gives. It doesn't give any light. Oh, we got something else coming in. I wonder what this one is. And you can actually hover there and you can see what's in there. There is, 1810. 810? Oh, it's because it takes 10 to build it. So this will be the Alclad aluminium and this one is going to be the aluminium casing. That is so cool. I am so happy about this. And the only one that's missing, I can see another one that's coming in. How do I do justice with a thumbnail to show you how awesome this is? And that one is going to be what? It is going to be the high-speed connectors. Only 700 though, because yeah, it's not producing fast enough to keep up. And we can now look down here and just wait for it to come in. Is that batteries? Oh, I see something there. Yep, the casing is there. Not anything else though. Oh, it is working. And the last one that's coming in is the connectors. So if I see connectors here, then we know that everything has been working. I think it is. And then the issue is now I'll be starting to drain quite a lot on my base because everything now, they need to build up their local buffer, they need to build up their local roboport, drone port, and they need to bring all of it over here so that they can fill up these boxes. It's going to take quite a while. Oh, it's here. It is absolutely spectacularly working. This is so awesome. I'm so happy about this. I hope that you are... I mean, I can't expect you to be as enthusiastic as I am about it, but I hope you're inspired and you hope you liked this episode. If you did, be sure to like it, share it, subscribe to the channel. You know the drill. I am a YouTuber. I have to say these kind of things because apparently it makes a gigantic difference on the engagement, whether you mention it or not, which is obviously why all YouTubers mention these kind of things. But that's gonna be it for now. Next time, well, we're probably gonna be moving this here, and maybe I'll do that off camera. But this is now functional. What we need is to be able to bring in more stuff, and then we actually have so much easier place where we can just grab all the stuff from here and then go out into the world and make the gigantic builds that we want to do for the late game. Now that we have pretty much everything, we don't miss a bit of AI limiters, and we miss a bit of supercomputers and some turbo motors and some cooling units. And yeah, there's still a few things that haven't been built in a small build. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys either on the live stream or on the next YouTube episode. Until next time, take care, and as always, stay effective.